Okay, so here we are now up on deck 11 and we're at the Windjammer Buffet restaurant, which of course will serve breakfast, lunch and dinner. And let's go in now and take a look at the early morning breakfast service. And of course, health and hygiene is important when you go to eat, so please make sure that you've washed your hands and at least sanitized your hands before coming in, and our host here will look after you and greet you and remind you of that before you get into the buffet restaurant itself. And when you come into the Windjammer itself, initially you'll be greeted by your host, but also a couple of the guys from the bar area, and they'll sell you a alcoholic drink if you'd like it, and then a really nice setting for the breakfast service, indeed for any of the mealtime services. And you'll find a variety of different tables available, sizes 2, 4, 6 and 8, which is always very good. And the guys here will sell you an alcoholic drink if that's something that you need at breakfast. And then you are greeted by the food servery area, which is set out in different little islands of cold and hot food. Okay, so as people start to mill in now for the early breakfast, the first thing we'll come to is thirst quenchers, where you can get yourself a nice coffee and tea, and hot water always available. You can also get yourself some juices, and also there's usually a display of specialty teas, and of course here is one right now. Okay, so let's take a look at what's available here now on the breakfast service here in the Windjammer. So one of the little islands that you will come to are some pre-prepared bagels and English muffins with a variety of different toppings. So you can come along and you can just pick something up that's already made for you. And on here that you can see avocado toast, and you can see bagels with cured meats and ham, and of course all of the additional items that you might wish to load up on your bagel. And then also there is a display of sliced meats, of ham, looks like mortadella, and some cheeses, a variety of different cheeses, cheddar cheese, etc. Okay, so one of the stations that you'll find here in the Windjammer is the egg station, where you can get yourself some poached eggs, and you can get yourself some traditional classic eggs Benedict or salmon Benedict and the like. Good morning. And there are some that are pre-prepared for you, so you can pick them up, or you can speak to a chef in the back and she will prepare for you a specific request. So that's the egg station. Okay, so as we continue then, you can find yourself some hot porridge and some hot porridge items, and some nuts and some fruit that might go with that. And then a variety of sweet items, so a variety of different pastries and donuts for your enjoyment. And there's of course a bread station where you can pick up some sliced bread and some fruit bread and some small breakfast rolls, and our friend here will toast those for you according to your liking, which is always very good. And as we go further still around, you can pick up your condiments, so jams and syrups and marmalade. And as we go still further on, you can see that we've got a variety of different cupcakes and various forms of donuts, and also some more fresh pastries that we've seen on the other side. And then of course you can get yourself some oatmeal and some porridge with all of the accompaniments to go with that. Of course you can pick up your plates and your cutlery, and a variety of pre-cut fruit for you, so pineapple and melon and watermelon, etc. And then as you go still further round, you can pick up some pears and some grapefruit and whole fruits, so your classic bananas, apples, oranges and kiwi fruit. We go around still further, you can pick up some cereals. So here we've got some cornflakes and some Fruit Loops, and the milks and accompaniments to go with that. And then on the milk side, we can also pick up some flavoured milk or skinny or full fat milk. And then there are a few pre-prepared items, so some muesli and some fruit, and also a blueberry parfait. And then of course individual ingredients that you might wish to use with yogurt, natural or fruit flavoured yogurt, for your breakfast item. Okay, so let's go on to the hot breakfast items now, and here you can find some chicken sausages and some biscuits and some gravy, and also hash browns and some pork sausages, and you can pick up some refried beans and some American style crispy bacon, and some scrambled eggs, and a few fixings to go with that in terms of some cheese and some sauce and some spring onion. And as we continue on the hot food area, we can get some corned beef hash and some grilled tomatoes and some pork sausage and baked beans and some sauteed mushrooms, and we have some English bacon, which is always very nice to see, and some black pudding and some scrambled eggs. And as we go round to the other side of the display, you can find a nice roasted ham, so you can have some nice healthy slices of ham on your hot breakfast in the morning. And as we go round still further, you will see some hard-boiled eggs and some chicken sausage and some hash browns, and again biscuits and gravy. And then you can pick up various pancakes and waffles with all the fixings that go with that. And you can pick up some breakfast potato and some hard-boiled eggs and some baked beans. And then also around here on the hot section are pre-made omelettes, so you can pick up a plain and a cheese omelette that's ready to go. Okay, and here on Jewel of the Seas as well, you can pick up yourself eggs to your liking. So here's an Eggs Benedict station where you can pick up the classic and salmon Benedict and plain poached eggs according to your liking with a nice hollandaise sauce. There are some that are already pre-prepared for you, and you can pick that up, and also some warm croissants which are underneath the towels there. So I have an omelette station where you can go in and you can pick your own omelette ingredients, and here you can get a standard omelette or you can get white omelettes. There are a few eggs that are easily available to you, some nice over easy fried eggs, and of course you can ask chef to prepare you some eggs to your liking, and again mushrooms, grilled tomatoes and beans. And then on the omelette station itself you can put your order in, they will give you a number and some of the ingredients there that you can choose from. And of course, to go with all of that, you can get yourself mustard and ketchup and mayonnaise and some of your favourite sauces to go with your breakfast in the morning. And of course, on the other side, on the left hand side of the restaurant, another thirst quenchers where you can pick up a nice coffee and perhaps some juice, which is exactly what I'm going to do now. Okay, so we hope you found that useful. That's the Windjammer restaurant on deck 11, and this is the breakfast buffet service. We hope you found that useful and giving you an insight into what's available on the various display areas for the breakfast service. So thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video.
So we hope you've enjoyed today's video, and if you'd like to see more, then check out our channel, Ray and Sue's Travel Channel, where you'll find a multitude of different videos covering ship tours, port tours, and offering up tips and advice. You'll also find individual playlists where you can centre in on a specific ship or a specific itinerary. And consider liking and subscribing to Ray and Sue's Travel Channel. It's free, and there's not a lot free these days, is there? Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video. Bye bye.